On a scale of 1 to 10, you tell us something that's been maybe bothering you and it feels good to get it out. Get it out of your system. Maybe you've been just guilting over something that's not even that bad. So we're going to start things off with Molly, and Molly's going to tell us what her secret is.
Okay, so my normal job is a teacher, but my secret is that I also work as an escort,
Like in the
an
summertime
escort?
or like during the school year too?
like all the time.
Sleeping with the customers or you're just escorting them out to social events?
Whatever,
Oh, so you do have relations with your clients.
at times.
Do you make sure these escort dates are like
In Sugar
Not
Land or something?
geographically
Yeah.
compatible with where you teach.
downtown? Or yes, that way you don't run into maybe a parent.
Yes, it's kind of like sugar daddy type.
Okay.
That's
And
what I was thinking. Sugar
Okay.
daddy's.
Are they are they finding your services on a legit website or a legit company?
Yeah, how'd they
or
find
is this
you?
something that you just know?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have to give them a percentage of?
like a pimp?
I do not.
No?
Oh, that's nice.
And
Really?
can I
That's
ask-
very like a 10%.
How much money do you make doing this?
It ranges. It could be anywhere from $200 and up for the time.
Okay.
Okay, $200 you've been doing for 10 years. Are you in a relationship? Are you married or I'm curious if you do you have a
I am in a
boyfriend?
relationship.
You are.
And does your boyfriend or girlfriend know about this?
No.
So they don't know that you're sleeping with
They
other
don't say
people.
everything is fine because she's
Right.
an adult. She can do whatever
You can
she
do whatever you
wants.
want.
But the secret is you're keeping this from your mate. How long have you been with your mate?
9 years.
Oh my God! And you've been
9
doing an
years.
escort for 10? How do you balance that? Where does your mate think you're going?
Out with friends.
I mean, how crushed would he be if he found out
Wow.
that you've slept with hundreds of men during the course of your relationship?
Or is it hundreds?
hundreds?
Yeah,
Who
that's
said
a
that?
really good question.
It
Probably-
would be after 10 years.
Very
Do you,
upset.
do you think that is fair to say?
Yeah.
Did you
That's-
feel guilty
that's
like the
all.
first year?
Yeah.
Now you're just like you don't have that guilt feeling anymore. You can just
Compartmentalize.
put it. deep
I
inside.
don't feel guilty.
Well, it's a 10, Molly. In my book, it's a whopping 10 with an exclamation
There
point.
could be
like
11.
Dancing with the
I'd
Stars.
give it that.
It's a glittery 10.
10.
Because of
Does he
the
wonder
boyfriend.
where all the money comes from? Because if you're a teacher, they know it's a certain income.
She's
I have
tutoring.
my own account, my own finances. We don't live
Discuss.
together.
You don't live together. That's how you're able to maintain a separate
Yes.
life.
Do you think
Okay.
though? Is there an end?
Wow.
End to this, like an end game, or are you like I'm just going to do this as long as I can?
Well, obviously I'm getting older, and so yeah.
Wow, that's a whopping 10. What do y'all give it, guys?
Oh, that's 10.
Molly, can I ask one more question? Do any of your friends know that you do this?
Yes.
Okay.
So the few that do know about it don't know the extent. They just feel like it is just companionship. They don't know the total extent of it.
Yeah.
Are most of the men married?
70%.
70% of the men.
Wow.
that
And
you're-
what's the line they always say? Do they all like?
I'm
we're not-
unhappy in my
Yeah.
marriage.
The most popular one is I'm going to be with my wife until one of us dies. There's just no sex in the marriage.
Oh, okay.
Jane's up, and this is where you tell us something nobody else knows, and you want us to rate how bad or not so
Not-
bad.
Really? Yeah, it's not bad at all. Don't worry.
All right,
about
Jane, tell us what the secret is. Good morning.
My daughter is messing around with her husband.
How long
it.
have
Are you
they...
disguising your voice?
Okay. Well, I wanted to ask you the first question. How did you find this
I
out?
was like kind of laughing. Like, that's
How
what
did
it
you
sounds
find out
like.
that your daughter is cheating on her husband?
Oh my God.
Can you tell us how many years they've been married, like in a ballpark, like more than 10 years or less than 5? More than 10. Okay. This is a great
We need
trying
to
to disguise
harmonize
your
your-
voice. is
How
amazing.
long have you known about this?
my gosh.
2 years.
2 years.
Oh,
wow. That's all we need to know.
I'll just laugh if I hear this.
Jane knows her
That's a
daughter
10.
is cheating on her son-in-law.
And
So,
you didn't tell ultimatum?
yeah, have you told her she has to tell him, or you're just standing by like, I don't see anything, I don't hear anything?
Number 2.
Number 2.
You're just
okay.
like, do the right thing. Wow.
I bet you're kind of irritated that you're put in this position.
You're killing me.
I'll give you a 10.
I say it's a
Yeah, you
way
get a
10
10.
plus.
Oh
It's
my
like
gosh.
a 20
Everyone's
plus.
scared
At first, I thought you just were somebody that smoked a lot.
Thank you, Jane, for sharing that secret. It is a 10 plus. Please let us know what happens because it's been going on for 2 years. How much longer is it going to go on?
Somebody's driving down the road. That sounds like my mother-in-law.
No, I don't think it does. Oh, wow. Okay, Isabella, hi. Welcome to Rate Your Secret. Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
That's your real voice?
Yes, this is my real voice.
Okay, so what's your secret?
My mom and I were at the gym one time, and we were both just in the sauna, and then some lady came and started talking to her. And during this time, I had my headset on.
Yeah.
And completely ignoring them in a sense, basically. And so she started talking to her, asking, like, oh, wow, like, you look good, whatever, how many kids do you have? And so, like, that was the lady asking my mom, and my mom was just kind of like, oh, yeah, she's my baby. She's the youngest. And she wasn't supposed to happen. My husband poked a hole in the condom.
You just learned that your birth was a result of a hole poked in a condom?
Yes.
And your dad poked the hole, not your mom.
My dad.
What'd you do? Like when you heard this, did you have to like have a poker face because you're
I
like,
heard you, Mom.
Poker face?
I kept a poker face the entire time, kept my headset in. I've been living it like it's been hurtful for like the past few years, but then I kind of just learned to laugh about it.
How many years ago did this happen?
Right, starting at college, so 2010.
So your mom doesn't know that you know?
My mom does not know that I know. And
That you were
obviously my dad doesn't know that I know.
do you guys get along, you and your mom?
Yeah, in a sense.
I know, like she resents you because she didn't really want to have another baby. Or...
No, and I guess it's still because it's the whole me being the youngest and everything, so I'm still treated like the typical, the youngest, the baby of the child.
Wait, Isabella, are
or
you
the
young?
child of the family.
Are you the youngest by many years?
Out of the four, I'm like 7 years younger than the oldest, and then 2 years younger than the one.
That's fine.
That's not bad then, so it doesn't
Yeah,
look...
That's good.
Yeah.
It's different, like, if you were like 18 and your next sibling is like 30.
So dad wanted an extra child, and mom did not.
You need to tell her so we can find out why your dad did that. And how,
I've always wanted to ask, but I don't know how to bring
Mom,
up
why
the
did you
Clearly,
have
he
me?
wanted another baby. He wanted you.
He wanted one,
And
she
your
didn't.
mother must have been protesting. He's like, well, I'm going to get my way.
Then how would she know? Because why would you tell your
Because they
wife?
probably talked about it. They're probably like, how'd this happen? He's like, well, I poked a hole in the
I
condom.
would just say, oops. They're
One
not-
slip past the
But
goalie.
then I don't want to start a confrontation between them either.
Well, hey, how big do we rate the secret? The secret that Isabella knows that her parents
It's gotta eat
had
you
an
up.
oopsie baby. Her mom, but deliberate for her dad.
Give it a 7.
Her dad's like, yes, I
I
want
think
it.
because she overheard it, if it was the dad calling and he said, hey, I poked a hole in the condom, I'd give it a 10, but I think this is like a 6.
I think
Because
you
the
should-
mother knows.
You should ask. Why not?
Yeah. If it's bothering
If it
you.
bothers you, because it's been since 2010, you said, if it bothers you, or maybe you can make a joke now that you've made peace with it, like at Thanksgiving, like that time in the sauna when mom thought my AirPods were muted, were loud, and they were muted. I heard what you said. That would be a good, Thanksgiving bomb drop. Isabella, I'm going to rate that one. For you, it's a 10, because it's hard for you to know that, your dad did that. But at the same time, he wanted you. It's not like you're, they're calling you a, quote, mistake.
Obviously,
I
your mom
hate that
wanted
people
you.
call babies mistakes. Because, you know what I mean? Well, there's an oops baby. But, it's like the human that has formed is not a
I've
mistake.
been called a mistake my whole life.
What I'm saying is, in the mental health world that we live in now, people are so, you have to get real with it. You don't want somebody thinking they were a mistake. And I know in lighthearted comments, how was a mistake, maybe. But you don't want, your actual
Oh, no,
person to
she
be
was
struggling with
intentional.
mental
Dad
health.
made sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your dad wanted you. Really, the problem is your dad and how he forced you on your mom.
How many times he had to poke the hole?
And I'd like to, how do y'all rate
Like
that? I
every
don't really
time?
know how to.
I give it
It's 10
6.
for her because it bothered her for a long time.
What do you guys give it?
That's not life changing. I'd say 6.
Yeah, I'd say 6.
Because if you find out and you tell them, it's not that bad.
I mean, you're living your life now. You're doing great.
Yeah, but I just keep thinking that's got to be illegal. Intentionally poking a hole in a condom.
Absolutely.
And I know we've got Adam Ramsey coming in here in the next hour. He's going to be doing Ask the Attorney. His specialty is not that. It's injury attorney. But still, I'm sure he would know that. It's got to be illegal.
Yeah, he should have changed his voice like the other lady. Or she should have changed her voice.
She was so nervous. She's like, yes, I'm feeling very upset about this.
I couldn't help but laugh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
what's going down in H-Town?
104.1 KRBE.
All right, go Stros for a second straight game. The Astros pitching shut out the Phillies. This time with 5 left-handers combining for a 2-0 win. And the Houston Rockets declined Van Vliet's $44.9 million team option for next season and agreed to resign him to a deal that's going to pay the veteran point guard $50 million split evenly over the next 2 seasons. I could live with that. $50 million for 2 years. Now, have you guys noticed anything with your recycling? Because there's a story in the Chronicle about how many Houston residents say the recycling is not being picked up, and it hasn't been picked up for more than a month.
And that is absolutely accurate, but mine finally got picked up yesterday. You just got to set it out on the curb every whatever recycling day, say every other Wednesday, because it's every other week is when they do the recycling. But for some reason, they've gotten behind.
I heard it's a problem with the trucks. A lot of the trucks are down, and it could take months for them to get new ones.
Yep, that's exactly correct. So here is the deal. The city of
Good one,
Houston's Solid Waste Management Department says the issue comes down to the equipment. A spokesperson confirmed that 46 different collection trucks are currently inoperable due to wear and tear, and they have to replace the fleet. That could take 6 to 8 weeks. Now, the city reportedly approved the purchase of 34 new trucks, but like I say, it could be 6 to 8 weeks before they acquire and deploy them.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I mean, some people are just throwing it away. They're just throwing it into regular garbage. Some people are actually like making the trek to recycling plants and dropping the stuff off.
You can go to the Solid Waste Management on Houston's website, and there is some information about your community drops. And sometimes you have to have a bill that indicates where you live with your zip code on it so that the folks at the recycling center know that you are from that particular community and you are allowed to dump off your waste or recycling there. Also, I wanted to add something into what's going down this weekend, and that is Houston Pride, featuring Ahmad and myself hosting the parade stage starting at 7 p.m. And now the festival itself starts at 11 a.m. and all the details are at krbe.com. You can just go up to the little magnifying glass and type in the word Pride, and you'll find the page with all the information, the maps, all the details about what to bring and what not to bring, and where Ahmad and I will be standing. And,
what are some
hosting.
of your all's responsibilities at Pride? Like, what do you all do?
You know what? It's not a hard gig. It's just
not.
hot. It's fun,
hot.
but it's hot. And what we'll do is we will announce every single one of these floats that come through, and there's about 150 of them. We have two other co-hosts with us, so it'll be a full stage. A lot of different folks will be in the parade itself. Now, I really will miss walking in the parade. That's one of my favorite things to do.
I know that is the trade-off, because I've done both. Like, Roula and I have been on the platform where we make the commentary on each float, and we've also been in the parade, and the parade is just so much fun.
It is, and it hurts my soul to miss it because you get to literally reach out and touch everyone on the parade route, and you feel the love so strongly. But then being up on the host booth, you're just right there.
Yeah, but you're also doing a great service for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. I'm doing it for the community. I'm up here. So I'm very excited about it. This will probably be my 15th hosting it, and I can't get enough of it. Maybe next year I'll be back on the parade route. I'd give someone else an opportunity to host it, but still, 7 p.m. Saturday night. It's supposed to be a nice day, and it won't even get up into the hundreds like it always does. It'll be in the low 90s. So come out with your tank top on, and you stay out of that reflection pool.
I actually have plans. I'm going to try and come down and see you guys. So
we'll probably get there later on in the afternoon because we have to go all night.
Look, I've even got my tank top, Kev. Look.
Oh my gosh, he
wow.
really does. I'm taken aback.
I'm getting in shape. All right, coming up next, it's called What's Your Price? We throw a hypothetical out there. Two things that we've got to do. You got to figure out who in the room would actually do this, and what would their price be to do the following. So you'll find out all these different hypotheticals. It's coming up next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE.